Hello, my loves, and welcome to Create Your Life. My name is Simone Leah, and I am your host. And I am so excited to be here with you guys today because today I'm going to be sharing with you the one thing that is literally transforming my life that I've been doing every day. Now, this one thing has just literally been creating so much more ease and flow and space in my life, and it literally takes me less than 5 to 10 minutes. Now, guys, the reason I want to share this with you is because of the fact that I have tried all of the things, and I'm sure you guys have too. So, this one tip could be the thing that makes the transformation for you as well. So, I do meditation regularly. I do read personal development books. I do see healers. I do see coaches. I make sure that I have a healthy diet and an active exercise routine. And I'm very conscious of what I'm doing in terms of myself. I'm very self-aware. I'm always trying to put my best foot forward, to move through things with ease and grace, and to always be evolving and growing and expanding as a human. And I feel that there's so many things that we can do that sometimes we get to that point where we're like, well, I've tried all the things, nothing is working, nothing is changing. I've started to realize, and one thing that I've really looked at is that belief that we need fixing. That is the first key. You don't need fixing. Absolutely, you don't need fixing. You are perfect exactly the way you are. And I know that I've talked to you guys about this before. And I will link to previous videos where I've told you guys and shared with you how you are worthy and deserving and how you don't need to be fixed. You're perfect exactly the way you are. And I think that trips a lot of people up because then you go on this journey of always feeling like you need to fix yourself or there's something wrong with you. And this technique that I'm giving you today, it doesn't come from that place of needing to fix yourself. It doesn't come from that place of there's something wrong with me. It just comes from that place of where am I at right now as a human and as a soul? Where am I at right now? So what I've found is that a lot of time we go through life and we're too busy necessarily to really sink into our feelings and see where we're at and to move through things. We might be feeling frustration, but we don't have the time to really feel into that frustration and find out where it came from and let it go because we're too busy in daily life. So this one thing that I've started to implement has literally changed my complete energy in such a short amount of time. I found that I would get a little bit stressed out or a little bit frustrated or worried about something, and it would be fine. It wouldn't affect my day-to-day life, but I also wouldn't be clearing it because I would be in my day-to-day life. And so this practice that I've started doing is when I'm lying in bed and I'm just lying in bed and I take a minute before I go to sleep to really sink into myself and I think to myself, okay, what's going on for me right now? Is there some stress or some frustration or something that's stopping me from getting to sleep or feeling calm and peaceful or feeling relaxed? What's coming up for me? And I feel into that, okay? So I take the moment, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling frustration. What is this frustration about? And then I go into that frustration and I kind of ask myself, okay, well, let's go deeper on this. What's underneath this? What's underneath this? What's underneath this? And I get to a point where I'm like, I don't think there's anything else underneath that. And from that point there, I start to look at the beliefs that have caused that frustration. So I know you guys have seen me teach you guys how to do muscle testing before, but I'm going to show you again how to self muscle test. So for example, you can do it yourself just by locking these two fingers together and then having another little one. And it's like a little link and it should just be not tight, but just pull like this. And you ask yourself some qualifying questions. So if it holds, it's a yes. And if it falls away, it's a no. So you start by just asking yourself, is my name Simone? And it'll lock, yes. Is my name Claire? No, and it comes apart. Am I female? Yes. Am I a male? No. And so what I would do is I would be feeling this frustration. I'd get all the way down to the bottom. And then I would start asking myself about the beliefs that were coming up with that thing. So if I was feeling frustrated about time, I would ask myself, do I feel like I have enough time to get everything done that I need to do? No. So the answer is no. So right here, right now, we're doing this together, guys. And so I would say, okay, I'm feeling frustrated because I don't believe I have enough time to do everything I need to do. And then I would just really repeat this one thing in my mind: Creator of all that is, I command to let go of the belief that I don't have enough time to do everything that I need to do. And I choose to replace it, and I command to replace it with unconditional love and a belief that is in alignment for me and my highest good. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And then I visualize like an eraser rubbing out that old belief and an unconditional love download coming in with that new belief. Okay. So I visualize that new belief coming into my energy field, and I just lie there and I breathe that in for a minute, and I allow everything to settle for a minute, and I go back and then I test the belief again. Do I feel like I have enough time to do everything I need to do? And we've got a lock, so we've got a yes, we've cleared that belief. And once I clear that belief, then I go back to my body and I'm like, okay, the belief that was under that frustration was, I don't feel like I have enough time to do everything that I need to do. Okay, is that frustration still there? And I go back and I check in with myself and I'm like, and I just breathe for a few minutes into my body and I'm like, is that belief still there? Or is there something still there that's causing me frustration? And sometimes I just needed to shift that one belief, and my body feels good again. It feels light. There's nothing there. And would you believe I fall asleep in 2 minutes? But sometimes there are some more beliefs there that are causing me to feel some frustration or some unrest or some stress or some anxiety. And so I keep just working with myself, and I literally do this in bed with myself, and I muscle test beliefs until I've felt all of the emotions that I needed to feel that night, all of the emotions that are feelings of lack or frustration or not alignment, ease, and flow. I feel everything that's not alignment, ease, and flow. And then I feel it, I work through, and I figure out what belief is underneath it, and then I change that belief. And then I go back and check in with myself, and I repeat the process, guys, until there's nothing left except for alignment, ease, and flow. And this one thing has literally changed my life. Just really sinking into and acknowledging what's going on for me and taking the time to work through those feelings and then work through the beliefs causing those feelings or that are bringing about and attracting those feelings, clearing that belief, replacing it with a new belief, and then checking back in and making sure that everything is okay and seeing if there's anything else more to clear is literally changing my life. Now, this process takes me anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes a day, depending on how many I've got to do. And you know what? I do it 5 days a week. I don't do it 7. I don't necessarily always feel like I need to do it 7 days a week. But just from doing this, I've noticed the ripple effect in my life in terms of abundance and time and ease and flow, because I'm working with those feelings and I'm creating that safe space for those feelings to be heard and felt. And that's allowing those feelings to be released. That's allowing those feelings to be let go of, and for me to expand and grow and to be able to hold more and feel more of what I need to feel. So hold more or feel more abundance, hold more or feel more time, feel more ease and flow. And it's allowing me to expand who I am by working on the feeling and the belief level at the same time. And what I love it about this is it's such a gentle and nurturing way to just really connect in with myself every single night. And I am doing the work, but it's not an hour's process. It's not some sort of big thing where I'm crying or screaming or letting it out. It's a really nurturing process where I'm just taking time with myself and connecting in with myself and what's going on for me and working through those beliefs until I feel that ease, calm, and expansion in my body. And then from there, I can just go to sleep. That's all I need to do. I'm feeling in ease and flow again, and I know that I'm going to sleep and having a beautiful night's sleep, feeling expansive. And that's just drawing in more of that expansion vibration. And also, it allows me, if I'm working with time or abundance or anything along those lines, it's allowing me to feel more open to those things and opening up to those things more. And so that whole time I'm asleep, I'm vibrating at a frequency that's allowing more of those beautiful things in. So this one thing that I've started doing, I started doing it before Christmas, and I just can't even believe the change in me and my life since I started doing it. And I would absolutely highly recommend you guys trying it for yourself. So as mentioned, it's a three-part process. You check in with yourself, you go as deep as you can on the feelings, then you find a belief and you start clearing the beliefs, and then you check in with those feelings again. Guys, this has been a phenomenal tip and trick for me. It's been a phenomenal thing to do, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So please share it with your friends, anyone who you know might get the benefit of this. It'll work for any beliefs, it'll work for any feelings. It's literally phenomenal, and it's life-changing in 5 to 10 minutes, 5 days a week. So feel free to share this video with any of your friends, anyone you think might get benefit from it. And follow me and say hi on social media. Follow me on Instagram, comment on the YouTube video or the podcast. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear how you go with this technique, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I look forward to chatting to you again soon.